Okay, we're going to look at the paper cutter and all the things that's able to do. When you are working with a paper cutter, please make sure that you and possibly someone else, there's only 2 stations here, 2 spots, are the only ones in the little space that you've got going on here. Try to focus, don't pay attention to anyone, and please definitely do not have your personal work here unless you're cropping just that. Because I have had in the past, people are not paying attention and they end up cutting their paper in half, their project, which, by the way, that's your project, okay? So both of them do the same thing, okay? The only difference between the two is that one of them can handle larger paper, all right? They both have the same qualities to them, all right? So some of the parts to this. Every one of these has a number line, okay, like a ruler at the top. This helps you line up things. We have a grid. This definitely helps to line up stuff when you're trying to cut. Both of them have this safety bar here, which prevents you from using your hand and going over, okay, and then swinging arm. So the swinging arm is actually attached with a safety mechanism, which is right here. What you do is you lift it up and you bring it all the way up, all right? Now, a couple other things before I show you how to do it is where do you get your paper? All right, down here are a couple of drawers. That is where you're going to find white paper, okay? So you pull it open and it's there. Ooh, a little tough. Down here are all different large pieces of paper. So they're divided out by different colors paper, but those are standard 12 by 18 size paper, all right? Now, if you have smaller paper, all right, so smaller things that possibly wide and larger pieces, they're going to go into this bin, the scrap bin, all right? This is stuff that we can use later. If it's too small or used, and recycling. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick how to go about using the cutting board, all right? So hopefully you'll be able to see quite a bit. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is when you go about using this, you want to make sure that your left hand is here at all times. You take the paper and you put it straight up to the bar. You want a nice flat edge. Unlock the swinging arm, bring it all the way up. You want it to be up. Now this blade right here, you're like, ooh, that's sharp. It's not sharp, okay? What it is it's flat. And what happens is these two things, they almost rip it. So you're gonna take it and move it over. If I say that I want this to be a 10 by 8 size paper, you're gonna move it over to the 10 mark on the ruler, and then you hold it with your left hand all time, slice down. Now this is a small piece of paper, not something that we want to, hold on to, so it's gonna go into the recycling. Take it, flip it around, longer side, longer number, okay? So this is gonna be 8, so I'm gonna move this over to where the 8 is. Make sure there's no gap at the top. Hold it, slice down, okay? It should be always locked when you're done, all right? Okay, and that is how you use the paper cutter. Just make sure, as I said, that you keep an eye on things. You don't want this station to be dirty, and you always want the handles to be down.